Hello guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So as you can see from the title down below, today we're going to be talking about how I applied for college here in America, how I did it, the steps I took, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friend, to tell their friend to come and watch this video. Let's get right into it. First things first, I did my research, guys. I've said this before and I will say it again. You cannot embark on anything without enough research, without enough preparation, without planning. You cannot. And I love researching things just for fun because you learn a lot of things while you're at it. People might say then you gain a whole lot of how can I say it? Like a whole lot of knowledge that you'll never use. Yes and no, but you gain knowledge, don't you? So yeah, I did a lot of research. A lot of the research that I did never put into action, but I know of it. Like if anyone ever had a question, I would probably be able to answer if it had anything to do with applying for schools at a lot of places. So do your research. That's what I did. And then I chose my college, which was very easy because I chose a college that was very close to home, the place I call home now, and it was easy to get into as well. So that really was just like, okay, that's great. And also it's not extremely expensive. And then I applied for my college. I applied to my college. The application was it took time. It was long. It took time, but was it worth it? Well, I'm here at school. I'm done with my first semester. It was worth it. Do I miss home? Of course I do. Is that even a question? I miss home so much. I haven't been home in September, October, November, almost 4 months. I haven't been home in 4 months. I've been away from home for a year, flat out a year. So this is nothing but homesickness still bites. And it's painful every time. So, we move, we live, we move. It's just the way my life is set to be, and I have accepted it. Yeah, I started my application to the school, and also my tip to anyone who is applying would definitely be start your application as soon as possible. As soon as you choose a school, start there and then. Don't wait until the deadlines are close by. Start there and then. And you will thank me because it gets rough. It gives you a lot of time if you start earlier rather than later. That if there's an extra paperwork that you need to get sorted out, you have all this time that you can figure it out. Like you have so much rebound space, to figure all these things out. So definitely apply as soon as possible. Yeah, so the good thing about my school is I didn't need to write an essay, which is great because my essay skills they're not horrible, guys, but I really don't like writing essays, period. Like for my for my first semester, my English class I had to write essays. I wrote like 5 essays a semester. Well, it was okay, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing to do because it's not. So I had to write a lot of essays, and yeah, I didn't enjoy that. So I'm glad that I didn't have to write an essay for my school, but I had to take a placement test, which was the AccuPlacer. I'm sure different schools have different placement tests that they use. So a placement test is pretty much like a test that the school gives you so that they know what your English level is and what your math level is. And I'm glad because I passed all of them like at college level and even better. So my math, I don't have to take like high school math, for instance, to be able to, like, I didn't have to take high school math before I could start college math. I didn't have to take high school English. I could just start college level with everything. So I had to take that AccuPlacer test. That is another thing that came with preparing because I studied. Okay, I think I studied for like 3 weeks or a month. So you see, if I'd started preparing like a month before the deadline, imagine. But yeah, I studied for like 3 weeks to a month, and then I wrote my test. Wrote my test at 2 a.m. People, 2 a.m. Imagine, 2 a.m. Makuseni in the morning. Cause Zesa, first of all, rubbish. Second of all, the network in Zimbabwe. It's an online test, and there's a proctor and all of that. And if your network goes off, your thing can actually be cancelled. So, oh my lord, it was hard. It was really hard. So I wrote my test at 2 a.m. That's a story for another day. But yeah, I had to take this placement test. I don't think you need to take a placement test if you have things like the what's the word? IELTS or the SATs. I don't think you have to take a placement test because that is recognized internationally, whereas I just had a GED and a diploma from my high school, and they didn't really recognize a diploma. They did recognize a GED, however, because that is an American high school diploma. Yep. Awesome. So here are a few things to to remember when you're applying for school, if you are thinking of applying to school. So first things, stay on point. Don't let any deadline slip you. Don't let any deadline pass without you being aware. Guys, take your time. Prepare. Like, be on point. Like, you need to be on point. I kept do I have it? Yeah, I kept a diary with me. Well, I made this notebook into my diary, and this thing has my whole preparation history in it. Let me show you one page. I'm actually gonna open a page that I didn't really use because I was already at home. Well, at school. Homeschool. Same thing. Oh yeah. Okay, so let me show you this page. No, is it focused? Yeah, right there. Okay, so day 7, it says first day of school. That was September. So first day of school. And then the 10th was proof of insurance, deadline, all of those things, right? So from June, let me show you what the other pages look like. I don't want to show too much information because, the stuff has my personal stuff as well. Like July, this is what July looked like. So I was staying on point. Every day I would look at my book and make sure I put down everything that happened that day. I would make sure that I put down something that's going to happen in the next week so that I am on point. I didn't want to fall behind, although I think I missed one deadline, but I could recover that, so stay on point, and then stay consistent in replying to emails. I don't like replying to emails. If I had to open my emails right now, I probably have 1,000 things that I haven't opened because a lot of them are spams, which reminds me I need to unsubscribe from most of that stuff. But right now we're talking about school, but I don't reply to emails like that. So I had to teach myself to stay consistent in replying to emails. And something that helped me was also opening a separate account. So I have I can say my spam email address, which I give out to everyone and anyone, and then I have my school email address. By school I mean, okay, I have my school one, which is the one that I was given by the school, and then I have my important one. The important one, that's one where I gave to the school the first time. So any email that came through there, I would definitely reply to. Definitely, it had its own notification. I made sure I replied to every single email on there because you're also updated. You're also always aware of what's happening. Yeah, and also check your emails every day. Check your emails every day. If it needs to be 3 times a day, check your emails because it is very crucial. Also, if you're chasing time, if you get an email saying you need this paperwork or you've handed everything, you think you've handed everything out in, and then you get an email today saying, hey, you need to hand this paper before tomorrow, and you don't read your emails for the whole week. By the time you come back, you'll be wondering, why didn't I get accepted? Why did this and this not happen? It's because you're not checking your emails. Check them emails every single day. Okay? Yeah, and don't be discouraged if you don't get accepted, guys. There are so many schools here in the US. There's so many schools around the world that are just waiting for you to join them. Honestly, there's always a place for you wherever you go, and maybe that place, maybe like if it's at the school that you really really want to be, it might mean that you have to work a little bit harder to get in, but for the most part, there's a place for you everywhere you go. So just work hard, be prepared, stay consistent. And the most important tip I can give you is meet the deadlines. Meet the deadlines. There's nothing as important as meeting deadlines when it comes to applying, because you want to show that you're a student that is on point, that is willing to willing to meet the challenges, willing to be on point. I'm going to use on point. I'm going to overuse on point. But you definitely want to be an on point student. So, and you want that to actually show in your application process. So take it seriously, and yeah, don't be lazy. It's tempting. It's a lot of work, but don't be lazy. Don't be caught in laziness. Work. You will have enough time to rest. Not really. That is a lie from the pits of hell. But you will have enough time to just relax and not be applying and not be stressing for applying for school. Time to rest? No. Maybe the first week before school starts, maybe. But so anyway, that is how I applied to college here in America, and it worked. I'm here at school. It worked. So I hope it works for you too. Also, never underestimate the power of research. Those are going to be the last words from Blessed to you. Okay, maybe not, because I'm gonna have to do my outro. But yeah, never underestimate the power of research, and take your time. There's no need to rush. Life is not a race. Life is just a journey that you are taking, and you're taking it by yourself. So there's no need for you to be comparing yourself with a whole bunch of other people. When did this become a motivational speaking moment? I don't know, but yeah, life is not a race. Life is a journey. Take one step at a time. Okay. Well, so tired. Also, I'm holding this mic because my mic is broken, and at this moment I'm trying to repair it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, and I got some of the glue on me. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your friends, friend to come watch this video. And see you guys in the next video.